There we go. Perfect. All right, Jordan. So, for how long have you been working with us?
Yeah, so I started with REI call center. I think it was about like 5 to 6 months ago.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Okay. And what would you say was your absolute biggest challenge prior to getting your own VA and working with us?
Yeah, so prior to getting a VA, the challenge for really like every wholesaler is like how much time do you have to call um, to call potential leads. It and it's that was a tough part for me is I couldn't the most I could do with my W-2 was, and I had a dialer myself where I was making the dials, and I was able to make like 300 in a week, which isn't much. Um, but that's literally the capacity I had to do, and that was getting me maybe maybe one lead a week, if that. So that was my kind of pain point, and where REI call center was super just fit right in what I was looking to do.
Perfect. Yeah, I understand. And how did it feel to have this challenge of being so limited by the time and at the same time working hard? How would you describe the feeling? How did it feel to have this challenge before having your VA?
Yeah, no, it's a huge relief, and it's almost like an accelerator in your business, because you have to go through uh, those calls, which is 1,000 a week to 1,500 a week, to get some solid leads to close some solid deals. And the faster you can do that, the faster you get to that check, which is which is the point, right? So it really felt good to have an actual system in place that wasn't also a system I wasn't having to micromanage as much. Like I wasn't having to check in every single day with my cold caller to make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. But I had a manager doing that process for me. So it's really uh, it's really a helpful and crucial part of building a wholesaling business or a lead generation business, to have a cold caller you can trust too, and somebody managing that cold caller. 'Cause that's a role too. If you just have one on your own, you have to manage that person. But with REI Call Center, I didn't have to do that. They just did the calls, got me leads, and from there I can utilize my time to follow up on those leads. So it's super beneficial in that sense.
Super perfect. Um, so yeah, I feel like you already answered a bit of my next question. So
Mhm.
just in case you wanna add something more, but my next question is, what changed after joining REI?
Yeah. So the biggest pieces that changed, was really what I was spending time on. In business in general, you want to spend time on the most revenue generating pieces of your business, which is following up with the qualified leads, instead of calling. Originally, what before REA Call Center, I'm calling everybody and anybody's mom trying to figure out, if they want to sell or not. Um, that next stage is the qualified people, and that's who I want to talk to. That's what's going to get me quicker to the check. So that's what REI Call Center really changed for me, is what I was spending my time on.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, that to be completely honest with you, I'm pretty new at real estate. My thing
Mhm.
is like communications, advertising, marketing. Um, and this time that I've been learning about real estate, the real estate world, it is quite interesting, and it does make a lot of sense to me to listen to what you're saying about where do you want to focus your time into the
Hmm.
quality contexts that are gonna
Hmm.
further, of course, like help you grow.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. That's literally it. Is you can put your time towards like the things that are gonna get you the money. Like you're gonna get there a lot quicker. So.
Exactly, exactly. And I feel like when I was learning about this, I told Anton, "Oh my gosh, it's literally making that step um into actually being the strategist. You start to start putting yourself in the mind of the strategist to put
Hmm.
systems that work for you, so you create a strategy instead of having to do all the work. And um it's when we're there, I feel like because I myself have also been an entrepreneur, so it's
Hmm.
like it's tough because you're a hard worker. You're still like working hard, although not smart, until you learn about the things that help you out, like the systems, the leveraging your time. So yeah, I really like these kinds of conversations. They just give me a little more input into the minds of entrepreneurs and how to make the most out of our time. And um, this brings me to my next question, Jordan. Are there
Hmm.
any specific results that you can share in these months?
Yeah, so I would say results wise, um I've closed one. I've got to close, which I'm still working on uh some more that she may have or she does have, that we're kind of working on getting under contract as well. So that might be one where I get, I close and made 4,000, but they've got, two other ones where I may make another 4,000 off of each of them. Um, and then I've had another one under contract that I'm still kind of working on. Um, and then just kind of growing from there and figuring out, my systems and consistent success. So I'd say like right now, I'm on like a 3 month closing kind of pattern. But I want to get that closer to, 1 month and then closer to, 2 weeks and 1 week where I'm always having something in the pipeline closing.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. Perfect. So what would you say to someone who's on the fence on getting their own VA with REI?
To somebody who's on the fence, because it is a money commitment, right? You're investing in yourself, you're investing in your business. I would say, think about your time. Is your time best spent making those qualifying calls just to get to, the smaller percentage of leads? You make those 1,000 calls, you may get, you know 10 decent leads. Now those 10 decent leads, you may get, um you know 3 like actual qualifying leads that may want to sell. And with those take time. You got to follow up, you have to do all the things too. So it's there's kind of I would say there's kind of two roles to it. There's that first part where you're, doing the mass calls to everybody to find the qualified leads, and then the second piece of it is following up with those leads. Those two jobs are time consuming, and the following up on leads is more important, but it can also be pretty time consuming. It is kind of tough to do both.
Yeah.
but the following up is going to make you, that's what's going to get you the check. That's what's going to make you the most money. So I would say think about that, and invest in yourself. You know, take the, business is about risks. Take the risk. Bet on yourself, and close some deals. It'll, when you get the machine running, it'll pay for itself, and then some, and then you're going to keep improving, and then you're going to keep getting better, because the conversations you're having in the follow-ups are negotiation conversations. They're follow-up conversations. They're, rapport building conversations. So that's how you get better. That's how you improve your business. That's how you make some money.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So beautiful. These were my questions, Jordan. Do
Mm-hmm.
you have anything else that you would like to add?
Um, I would just say, as far as the REI call center business wise, because there's other options to go with. The reason why I like REI call center and why I've stayed with them, is one, they care about quality and performance. You have control of your business. It's not like you're handing over the keys and hoping for results. It's, you can check in with the managers. You can tweak things. It's your business to own. It's your business to make decisions and get to that finish line. Get the W's. So you have some autonomy within it as well, which is really great and what I appreciate. And they're very open to, you can always connect with them. They do extra calls of like helping you pull lists, helping you with sales techniques and conversations, like that stuff is what's going to get you the big checks. Not just, hey, let me give you some money and then I'll give you a, cold caller. We'll see how they do. It's not that, but it's a qualitative approach to really helping everybody win.
Mm, thank you. Thank you. That's really valuable. Thank you, Jordan. Perfect. So, last, I would ask you permission. Do you grant us permission to use this material as marketing content?
Yeah, that's cool.
Perfect. Thank you, Jordan. Well, this is it. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much for hopping on and answering in such an open way and having this conversation. And that's it. I don't know if do you have any questions for me?
No, are you a VA yourself? Like, are you in the US? Are you out of somewhere?
No, I'm in Mexico, but I'm
Oh,
not a
sweet.
VA.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm
Cool.
actually in the border with Texas right now. Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I'm
Sweet.
really
Okay.
close. Yes.
Cool. How'd you get connected with Anton and REI call center?
It was really interesting because at first I was in recruitment. I was recruiting the VAs
Mm,
and doing these interviews if they had experience, right? But then having a conversation with Anton, I have more experience in communications and marketing, and that's when my role changed. So yes, it's been a really quick like evolving journey in my role with REI, and it's really cool. As I said, what I'm learning is beyond what I could have imagined. It's like whoa, like it's entering a whole new world.
hmm
The real estate industry.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cool. Cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's been really cool to learn from you guys. Thank you for opening up.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, if I can do anything else, feel free to reach out.
Thank you. Thank you. Same with you. Anything, any question or any help, you have my contact.
Sweet.
Perfect. Have a nice day, Jordan. Thanks.
All right. You too. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.